I'm Elder Jesse Jennings, and you are tuned in to the newest episode of Staying in Touch with Tennessee, where I keep you informed about what is happening in the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship Youth Division relative to the state of Tennessee. First item on our agenda today is the Central Region Summit. It was such a blessing. One of our very own from the state of Tennessee blessed us in the Youth Division, Elder Shaman Scales. If you did not hear this wonderful message, man, he challenged the young people not to bring a knife to a gunfight. And we celebrate him, his wife, his brand new baby. We thank God for them and their lives and what God is doing through them and their family. And it's not too late. If you didn't make it to get the CD or the DVD rather of that youth service, Elder Shaman Scales, you can just simply call our Central Region office at Golden Gate Cathedral, and they will be sure to get that to you. I think DVDs are $15, CDs are $10, and so I promise you it will bless you. Kids were laid out crying, spitting and celebrating and being delivered and set free. It was an awesome time in the Lord, and I was so glad to be there in the midst. And so next item on the agenda is our international conference. Our international conference will be in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's in June/July, June 29th through July the 2nd, I believe. It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia World Congress Center in Atlanta, Georgia. You don't want to miss it, but continue to encourage your children to register. There are all sorts of giveaways and drawings and things that have been developed by the Youth Division by way of our international General Overseer Christopher J. Harris. He's got such a heart for the young people, and so they're giving away iPads, they're giving away Kindles, they're giving away gift cards, gift certificate, free nights at the hotel, all sorts of things for the kids. And so they have to register before the deadline, and they need to be present in the service where these things are given away. But I know it won't be a problem for Tennessee because y'all will be in the church the whole time. So, but anyway, make sure that your kids are present, and so that they can have their name in that drawing and perhaps even win an iPad, which I don't even have. And so, if you're thankful for what the Lord is doing through your Tennessee State Youth Director, I'm just playing. They can keep their iPad, but I definitely want to see their face in a place. And if you haven't been on our regional conference calls for the Youth Division, please, ma'am, please, sir, email me at jessiejennings3@gmail.com. That's Jessiejennings3@gmail.com. I definitely want to get you plugged into so you can stay in the loop of what's happening in the Youth Division of the Full Gospel Baptist Church Fellowship. We receive wisdom and insight from our General Overseer Christopher Harris. We have guest speakers on the call oftentimes that can give us new insight and things of that nature on best practices for ministry in the 21st century of how to change a generation. Because none of us on an island, none of us can do it on our own, and there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes somebody else is doing something in their community that can be very have a tremendous impact in our own. And so we want to be on the calls so we can fellowship with one another, hear what God is doing, and be inspired by one another and pray for one another, because we are certainly in this thing together. And so if you haven't been receiving the updates about those calls, I definitely want to get your information so I can get you plugged into our database and stay informed, so you can stay informed. And so that is this month's Staying in Touch with Tennessee clip. If you know of another youth division, another youth ministry in your area that may or may not be informed, definitely feel free to give them this link, send them this information, and so we can keep them plugged in as well, because I know that God has some fantastic plans to transform Tennessee, and He's going to do it through you and through me. And so we can all do this thing together. That's the only way we can change the generation, is by working together. And so again, if you have any questions, definitely feel free to email me, jessiejennings3@gmail.com. Look forward to hearing you on those conference calls. Look forward to seeing you in Atlanta at our international conference. And I'm certainly praying that God would do phenomenal and fantastic things in the lives of you as well as the youth that you serve. And so thank you again. God bless. Look forward to seeing you again soon.